What's going on, everybody? You are live with Osiris, and welcome to Feel Good Happiness. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I hope you all had a great weekend, and I hope the grind has continued to push you forward to the things that you want to achieve in life. Before I continue, I just want to say thank you all so much for continuing to support my show, continuing to support this platform to simply help people. We all need to help each other, and we all need to know that we have somebody in our corner who's willing to fight for us. But oftentimes we get in our own way. Your foe, your enemy, your roadblock is you. It's always going to be you versus you. The minute you begin to compare your goals to other people, you've already lost the battle. I am not saying to not look towards people for help, but I'm saying don't compare yourself to them, especially if their life is on an entirely different trajectory than your own. Let's say you have similar goals to what some people you see through social media have, or people you know in life or you admire, and you're trying to achieve something similar to what they have. I believe we all get to a point to where we are comparing ourselves to people, whether we're comparing ourselves to our family, our friends, our loved ones, acquaintances, coworkers, you name it. There is always going to be a phase where you're comparing yourself to someone else, but it shouldn't be, hey, I want to be better than this person. It should be, I want to be the best, period. The only competition is you. Everything that you want to achieve in your life is attainable if you've seen other people achieve it. There is no secret when it comes to how this world works. You need money to survive. How you obtain that money, that's an entirely different conversation that I am not going to dive into, because there are literally millions of ways people make money. What I am saying, though, is when it's coming to something that you want to achieve in your life, when it is something of importance to you that you are absolutely wanting to obtain, most people stop only at the thought of wanting to achieve something or wanting to go after something. Do not fall victim to the ideology that you aren't good enough. I've been so fortunate to have met thousands of people and had opportunities to hear their story, had an opportunity to talk to them, had an opportunity to know that their backgrounds have shaped them to who they have become. But let me tell you, most of the people that I have met that want to achieve something grand, something significant, something that hasn't even been normalized in their family, they completely stop. Literally at the thought of wanting to achieve it is in their head. They have these dreams, these goals, these aspirations, these ideas of wanting to do something so different, but they stop because A, there's no money in that. B, what you're trying to do is not a real job. C, what you're trying to achieve, it's impossible. There's always doubters. There's always naysayers. There are always people who are standing in your way, or so you think. The real person standing in your way is yourself. Let me explain, because there may be some who say, no, I'm in a household right now where my parents dictate my life. That is true to an extent. You may be in situations where you work for somebody who you feel dictates your life. That is true, but to an extent. You have absolute control of how you respond to the information that's coming to you. The message that I am hoping is conveyed through what I am speaking is that you shouldn't blame others. You should absolutely look in the mirror and know that it's me. These are my decisions. If my parents tell me I can't do something, okay, these are their rules. But for you, you need to know that, yep, I didn't like the decision that my mom said or my dad said, but you know what? I can control how I respond to it. Many people get into this mindset of blaming people. It was their fault. It was your fault. It was his fault. He didn't do this. It was her fault. We didn't do this. Oh, I'm late because there was traffic. There has to be a point where we say enough is enough, and I'm going to achieve what I want to achieve because I want to achieve it. If you have to work a certain type of job to make ends meet, absolutely do what you need to do. As long as you are doing things that are moral and that are legal and that can keep you safe and your family safe, by all means, do what you need to do. Just don't get yourself in trouble. You can achieve whatever you want to achieve if you've seen it achieved before. If you've seen it achieved by other people, you absolutely have the power to take complete control of your life and tackle the dreams that you want to tackle. But you have to get out of your head. You have to exercise that voice that's telling you you're not good enough. You are absolutely good enough to do what you want to do. You just got to believe it. You got to believe in yourself. You have to keep pushing forward and look in the mirror and tell yourself that you deserve the best opportunities. You just have to believe in yourself. It's always going to be you versus you. You will get to a point where you're mentally strong enough and equipped to not let most things get to you. And on that note, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to tune into this episode of Feel Good Happiness. Thank you to my supporters. Thank you to my family. Thank you to the G2 Radio Network for airing these episodes on your platform. And most importantly, I thank my Lord for all these opportunities. You all get out there and change the world. And I'll catch you next time.